Hello, welcome to the Twin Suns. My name is Nathan Emery. I grew up watching Star Wars, and just like any young boy that did, I wanted to be Han Solo so bad. He was cool, he was rebellious, he had the coolest companion, and he was a genuinely good guy. He was always my favorite role model. Lando was the same, except as a 7-year-old, I didn't really understand the whole betrayal thing, which took him down a notch in my eyes. When Disney announced they'd be revisiting the past of Han Solo, I admittedly was a little nervous. They could take some of the magic away from this idol of mine. And since the movie's not out yet, they still could. But if The Last Shot is any indication, it's just going to continue to show the Han we all know and love. I went into this book with zero expectations, which is always the way to approach things because then you'll never be disappointed. And let's face it, not many novels in this new canon really break expectations anyway. Just like the characters on the cover, this book is a lot of fun. But it's not just fun actually, it shows a lot of interesting sides to these characters. The overall plot of the book, without any spoilers, is that Han and Lando find themselves in another high-pressure, life-or-death situation that they always seem to end up in. But what really makes the story interesting is that it's not just the Han and Lando we're used to seeing. It's about an older Han who's a father and an older Lando trying to figure out what to do in life now that he's getting older. It's about the way their friendship has changed, and that's what makes it really interesting. Those kind of interactions were definitely my favorite parts of the book. Exactly how much the book ties into this film is unclear, but we do see a decent amount of a younger Han and Lando as well. The chapters kind of switch between young Han, young Lando, and the two of them when they're older in a way that drives the plot and character development of the story. It's actually really well done. But if you're like me and don't always read the titles of the chapters, you're going to end up pretty confused sometimes when you start reading. So make sure to pay attention to the beginning to see the time and location differences because those are really important. I really appreciated this book because we don't yet have a good idea of Han's life before The Force Awakens. I mean, we know he transitioned to being a father and then later back to smuggling, but we don't really know what caused all of that, what he was feeling, if he was happy. Here we see a glimpse of his life in those 30 years, and that's really cool. There's also just a ton of fun details in this book. There's a funny, very self-aware encounter with a Gungan. There's really cool descriptions of Lando's wardrobe, and a lot of other little things that help make the characters and the story just that much more interesting. Whether or not you're excited for the upcoming Solo, you should definitely check out this book. It's one of the better entries into the new canon for sure, and it does two of our favorite characters a lot of justice. I used to be worried that the film wouldn't handle Han well, that it would make him into something that he's not, or not supposed to be, before A New Hope anyway. But with the way this story was created, I'm now a little more confident that Disney has an idea of the way Han is supposed to be. I really enjoyed this book, and if you like either of these characters, and I mean come on, who doesn't? You probably will too. Thank you.